Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to 9 English News Edition. The Helens. The government wants against price escalation. For international scene, US claimed to have destroyed Iranian vessel and intercepted missile and drone in the Strait of Hormuz. Those were the headlines, and welcome to the national news. As part of ongoing effort to protect citizen purchasing power, enhance market transparency and establish fair business practice, the Minister of Trade, Mr. Mohammed Warsama Duri, made an important statement this morning. The government of the Republic of Djibouti, through the Ministry of Trade and Tourism, continues its tireless effort to protect citizen purchasing power, enhance market transparency, and ensuring fair and balanced trade practices. In this context, the launch of the National Center for Monitoring Trade Practice was announced. This modern, innovative, and citizen-focused mechanism aimed to continuously listen to consumer concern throughout the country. Every citizen can report any unfair or illegal trade practice by calling national toll-free number 2020. This system allows for a quick and easy reporting of various violations, including failure to display prices, unjustified price increase, fraud regarding product quality, refusal to sell, or any other practice that infringe upon consumer rights. This project is in line with the vision of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Mohamed Ghali, who placed the protection of purchasing power and the well-being of citizens at the heart of the government's action. So the government also believes that the effective use in this system will significantly contribute to improving the management of current economic challenges. The staff of the National Central pays at the Djibouti Post Office will be at the service citizen daily from 8 a.m. to midnight, where they will receive calls and direct and refer to the relevant authority in the Ministry of Commerce in order to intervene quickly and accurately in the file. Within the framework of the country's ongoing development, the energy, housing and housing sector occupy a pivotal position in the public policy priority led by the President of the Republic, Mohamed Ghali.
Sector, the electrical interconnection between Djibouti and Ethiopia stands as one of the most significant achievements of President Ismail Omar Guelleh. In October 2011, alongside the late Ethiopian Prime Minister Meles Zenawi, the head of state inaugurated this cross-border power link, a major step towards improving access to affordable electricity through regional cooperation. Pursuing the goal of energy self-sufficiency, Djibouti has also invested in large-scale geothermal projects, with the most prominent to date located in the Lakasal area. A major breakthrough came in September 2024 when President Ghali officially launched Djibouti's first wind farm. This ambitious project aims to address the country's energy shortage by increasing total capacity by 50% while advancing toward carbon neutrality. Djibouti now aspires to become the first nation in Africa to rely entirely on renewable energy for its electricity productions. With abundant wind, solar, and geothermal resources, the country has the potential to triple its output to at least 300 megawatts. The Red Sea Power Wind Farm, located near Lake Gubayt, generated 60 megawatts of clean energy and contribute to reducing CO2 emissions. Its turbines are helping expand electricity access to 38% of the population who previously lacked it, an essential step towards supporting industrialization and job creation. The project aligns with Djibouti's broad broader strategy to leverage its strategic geographic positions and strengthen its role as a regional hub for port logistics and services while remaining committed to a future powered entirely by clean energy. In parallel, cooperation with Ethiopia has also led to the successful implementation of cross-border drinking water supply projects, further strengthening regional integration. Another major priority for the Djiboutian leadership has been access to decent housing through its national housing policy. The government has already begun addressing the housing deficit. Nearly 3,000 social housing units have been built and thousands of plots have been developed both in Djibouti city and in the interior region. These large-scale programs are designed to expand access to home ownership and ensure that all citizens can live in adequate housing. In this effort, the EOJ Foundation Right to Housing, established by the President of the Republic, plays a key role in providing homes for low-income Djiboutians.
Another sport, our country and the Republic of Cuba and have taken a new step in strengthening the brutal cooperation through the official signing of partnership agreement in the file of sport. This agreement was concluded between the State Secretary for Sport in Djibouti and the Cuban company Cuban Deportes in the presence of a ranking official from both countries. The signing ceremony took place in the official setting attended by the Secretary of State for Sport, Mr. Hassan Mohamed Kamil, and the Ambassador of the Republic of Cuba to Djibouti. Several officials from the national sport sector have also participated in the event, including the Director General of the National Agency for the Promotion of Sport, Mr. Mohamed Omar Ali, the Technical Advisor, the Minister Mohamed Farah, the Agreement Stimulus, the professional service in this file of sport and comes within the form of structured the sport sector in Djibouti. This including providing technical expertise, training coaches, and supervisory as well as sporting athletes on their path to achieve a high level of performance. And the final of the National Philosophy Olympiad were held on Saturday, April 25, 2026, with the participation of students from a public secondary school in the capital, along with three educational institutions from Tachuro, Alisabihe, and Tikele. During this event, the team competed through a group philosophical debates, in addition to a major interactive quiz covering various philosophical concepts. These tests were organized by the Philosophy Authority in close collaboration with the Philosophy Tutors under excellent conditions that reflected the high level of organization and the participant commitment. Beyond competitive nature, this event provided a joining space for intellectual dialogue, contributing to the development of critical thinking skills, argumentation ability, and cultural of listening among the students, while also highlighting the importance of philosophy education within the educational system. The winners will be honored during national awards ceremony organized in coordination with the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training. Establishing a national core of UNESCO, General History of Africa, strategic level for transforming the education system in Djibouti within the framework of educational reform. The Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training, in partnership with the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, organizes training training course aimed at the establishing a national core of teachers specializing in the general history of Africa. HNHEA curriculum. This initiative held at the National Education Training Center flows upon the strategy workshop held in February 2026 and falls within the framework of UNESCO's flagship program on general history of Africa, which aims to interpret historical nature narrative based on African source and integrate them into educational system. Djibouti is a model country in this program, reflecting its commitment to ambitious and systematic educational reform. This training course is a crucial step in implementation aiming to develop a national core of expertise and this scientific and pedagogical skills of educational staff. Adapted curriculum framework integrated general history of Africa into inception tools and design reform pedagogical models. This will pave the way for a national system of a continuous professional development based on the principle of technical training in accordance with UNESCO's guidelines to ensure training in the cornerstone of this process. A statement by Mr. Mohamed Yabi, Director of the UNESCO office in Djibouti. These initiatives contribute to appreciation of African knowledge, the strengthening of a sense of belonging in and also the consolidation of a critical reading of history that's contributing to the emergence of intellectual sovereignty. As part of the Emergent Social Protection and Food Crisis Response Project, the implementing by the Minister of Social Affairs and Solidarity within finding from the World Bank, young people in the Adel region, United City, celebrated the completion of on their training program yesterday. On this occasion, an official ceremony was held to award certificate organized by the Djibouti Agency for Social Development EDDS in partnership with the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training, MENFOB. The event was attended by Deputy Governor of the region, the President of the Regional Council, the Regional Director of Education, the Director of Social Development, local elected official, and the graduate parents. Nearly 17 young people received their training certificate in several fields with promising employment opportunity, including electricity, mechanic, forklift operation, refrigeration, and air conditioning, as well as driver's license. The importance of this project lies in this it is direct response to uprising social and economic challenges, primarily supporting young people and hence their integration into a labor market by providing specialized vocational training in the demand file. The project of the beneficiary, making them more able. The project contributed to raising the level of competency and practical skills of the beneficiaries, and also making them more able to obtain sustainable job opportunities. In their remarks, the regional authority commended the beneficiaries, praising their commitment and perseverance, and also emphasizing the importance of this training program in enhancing youth employment opportunity and enabling their sustainable integration into labor market. They also highlighted that this training program directly addresses labor market needs by equipping young people with technical and professional skills that align with the requirement of various productivity and also service sectors. In his address, the Director of Social Development affirmed that this project represents a significant step in supporting youth and their integration into the labor market by providing them with a practical vocational training that meets the needs of the current economic reality. He explained that these programs are not limited to transferring technical skills but also aim to empower young people to build a stable professional future and actively contribute to local and national development. On the for international scene, U.S. force reported destroying 6 Iranian small boats in the Strait of Hormuz and intercepting cruise missiles and drones launched from Iran. According to the U.S. military official, this operation came amid escalating tension, with Tehran believed to be attempting to disrupt a new U.S. maritime operation aimed at securing and also ensuring freedom of navigation in this strategic waterway. The U.S. force added that they detected several threats, including drone missiles and fast boats used in attempt to target military and commercial vessels in the region. And Gaza 26 years old Palestinian man was killed by Israeli force during a military operation in the city of Naples in the north-occupied West Bank. According to the local source, the young man named Hanif Samra was among several people wounded during the Israeli force raid on the city, where a clashes erupted in several Naples and live ammunition was used. Available information indicated that the young man was on his way to his wife, who was in labor, to give birth to their first child when he was critically wounded by a gunfire. He later died from his injury before he could reach her. And that's it for this edition. Thank you for your attention. Wonderful evening.